on YouTube and stuff. And it was fine. And then they just kind of started going downhill and downhill and downhill after that. No originality. They just, it's awful. You know, I mean, geez, like for a Disney movie to be the worst ranked movie on Internet Movie Database, that should have woke them up, I thought. It was, and it was good, and there was, it was every girl's fantasy to see, you know, their Disney princesses come to life. That's all anybody wanted, you know? But yeah, my kiddos made it home. That's another thing. Oh my gosh, they were supposed to be home on Monday. First, they were supposed to be home on Sunday. Then they were coming home on Monday. And then they called us when they were like 30 minutes away saying, oh, we're coming home tonight. That's another thing. I'm like, just like my in-laws, stick to a plan and stick with it. Don't deviate from the plan. Jeremy was mad. Oh my gosh. He was like, why didn't you guys tell us? You guys told us you were coming home on Monday, and then you said Sunday. It's like, just get a plan and stick with it. Oh, yeah, they have. Oh, I found out that Ella, beach sand makes her gag. She had, you know how you get sand on you from the beach and stuff? She apparently she had so much sand on her that she was gagging so bad in the car, like, you know, like that. And I was like, what? From beach sand? She's like, oh, don't even say it. So she's got, like, I said, you're like that chick who has the thing against styrofoam. You know, I mean, I can understand, you know, being uncomfortable, but not full on about to gag to death over beach sand. I know. But when they were trying to tell me, it was funny because I could just hear her in the other room. I was like, what is happening right now? I think I'm going to stick this one this way. So, yeah, that was fun. I could just have a few more, and I got plenty. Oh. And some. I think I'm going to save those. Where are my other packs? Oh, here they are. All right. So after I get these stickers on, just do a couple of little inserts here, and I'm going to save. Oh, I'll show that thing that I was talking about. That I'm going to do for Saturday. That way I have everything and I'm prepared. I swear, sometimes I feel like I'm more busy in the summertime than I am during school. Jack's been up my hiney all day today. That dog, I tell ya. I don't know what his deal is. Alright. I know, but gosh. If he like bounces from one person to another. Like everybody will be doing something and they're all I hear is Jack. He always wants attention. Alright. That's all I needed. Okay, so I'm gonna keep these in the bag so I don't lose them. Alright, let me get my book and I'll show you what I'm talking about. And like I said, I'll have everything prepared for Saturday's live. Oh my gosh. That's a lot heavier than I remember. I'm also going to do a belly band out of this hairball stuff. Here, let me move this. Okay, so the insert that I want to do, I could do one like that in here. That could be one I do on live. Let's see. Sticky. I've had it set up there on my shelf. I could see if I could do one with this. Hang on, it's been sitting since last year, so let me fix this. There we go. Sometimes I gotta sit here if I like use these things or want people to look at them. I gotta fix them back out because you know paper sticks. But it's this one because I think this one will look really good with the you know, animals doing their, or the monsters doing their wild rumpus thing. And then it can go up like this and then go around. And I can make it a little bit bigger than that. So that way it's nice and straight. And then, you know, have the little animals or like you said, monsters or whatever, wild things on there and around like that. I think that one will be a good one. And it's actually not that complicated to do. And the fact that it can lay back down is one thing that I really like to do. And I promised people that I would do these kind of things on my live, kind of a perk. So the only way they're going to be able to see it again is if they go on my YouTube channel and watch it. You know, yeah, like they're having their wild rumpus thing. And it's a one that will take a little bit of time, so that would be a good live to do. So, but I like this. This is one of, I did this a long time ago in one of my kids' scrapbooks, but bigger, and I filled it up with pictures and stuff like that. So I think that one will be a good one to do. I need to put these in another book, I guess, and that way they can flatten out. Because technically it's like artwork, I guess. And these are my journal spreads from last year. So, yeah. So that's probably what I'll end up doing on Saturday. And it'll give me some time to find my my little template that I have and, you know, all that good stuff. So I'm going to take some of the extra hair stuff and I'm going to make a belly band. Probably either in the front or the back. I'm not sure yet. I don't like to put belly bands too much on pages because I feel like if you shove stuff in there, it's going to warp the pages or mess them up or something. So I just kind of, you know, I like to put them on the covers part, the big part. So I think I may put it like back here. I think that will work. Either or, you know, so yeah. So let me measure this out real quick and cut it. And like I said, the black and white book, I have to put a thing on the back with my label. And then I'll have that posted up in my Etsy whenever I do that. I'll probably do that tomorrow because I started this one today and I hit my new record, 14 minutes I did to make this cover. And I'm doing rose gold for the corners and stuff. And this is called the Love Letters The only thing I gotta do is I gotta put, I think I got a rose gold metal thing too. So I'm gonna finish this off tomorrow, and I will probably make a bookmarker for the black and white one because I do like to make a bookmarker. I don't know why, I feel like it needs it. So yeah, 14 minutes it took me. I had everything like already cut out, and so I was like, yes, that's like a new record for me. I don't think I've ever made one that quick in my life. I think I was more afraid that I was gonna sit there and run out of time. Let me see what size this is. This may work. This actually may work right here. I may just cut the rest of this off. Yeah, so I think this will work. I can already see a line on there, so why not? Weird Theo Von hair. I got it going on everywhere. Let me get all the loosies. Oh, yeah. Need strip of my scissors. There we go. Can get the grip on it. Shake all the excess off. Like Edward Scissorhands. Here we go. All right. Hair stuck in my scissors. All right, and then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, ooh, I have some. I'm going to take, I restocked. We have a couple of those. All right, where's that hole at? There we go. And then I'll stick one like over here and hook something to it. Coming this way. Oh, I did watch a good movie though yesterday with Jeremy. I made him shave his face again. The girls hate it when he shaves his scruff off of his face, but I like it. And I said, if you don't shave it, I'm not kissing you no more. And he went in there immediately and shaved it. And the girls are like, why do you gotta listen to mama? You look better with it. Now your face just looks like a ball. And so yesterday we were watching, it's a movie with Millie Bobby Brown on Netflix. I think it's called Damsel. And it was actually pretty good. I actually enjoyed it. I didn't think I was gonna, but it was actually pretty good. She's playing like in everything nowadays. And it didn't have, I don't even think it had any language in it. And that's one thing I like about her movies, like Enola Holmes and stuff, is my kids can watch it, and even my 4-year-old, and I don't have to worry about repeats, or anything like that. It drives me crazy. So, but that one was actually really, really good. Got our little furry belly band now. Looks so weird. It looks like what do they call it? A merkin? A Birkin? What is that thing called? Do you know what I'm talking about? Train to Busan, I think that's how you say it, was a good one too. The Korean movie, and it has subtitles, but really good. It's a zombie movie though. Okay. So this will be a belly band when it's all dry. And I'll just leave that there to get happy. And I haven't done the pop and twist in a while, and I'll show you guys how to do it without having to measure anything or having anything like pre-measured, because I don't like to measure anything. I hate it. I do not. So let me see. I got some scraps here. Scraps are always good. Let's see what I got going on here. There we go. I have no idea what length this is or anything like that. So what I'll probably do is, I think I'm going to, yeah, this will work. Let me, I just need to, where's my cutter at? Well, hold on. I just had that. What did I do with it? Hold on, let me find my trimmer. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think I'm blind because I literally just had that. I was just using it for my other book. Okay. I might have, oh, I think I set the stuff, I set it on here. Yep. I couldn't get my, what's it called out? My ribbon bin. So. All right. So the tricky part is obviously the thing that makes it twist. Like I said, let's say I had, I don't know, this. Okay. I'm not measuring it. I'm just going to see what's happening. We'll see how it goes. Okay. So the first thing that you got to do, hold on, I got to think about it because it's been a while since I've done this one. All right, so pretty short, yeah. You got to fold it. I think I'm going to fold it, let me fold it this way. Just fold it in half like this first. Hang on, I'm kind of far away, so it's hard for me to see. And what you're going to do is you're going to just take it like this. Line it up like that. You see this part right here. You're just going to kind of pinch that. Only that part. You don't want to fold it down all the way. You don't want to crease this and this yet. Okay. So you just hold it there. And then take it. Take this corner, make it even with these corners, and push it down. Maybe a little bit straighter than that. There we go. You like that? Okay, so this is still puffy, so just flip it over. That. I'm just gonna do like the same exact thing with that side. Keep it there and go whoosh. And then just make sure it's straight before you push it on down. I hope that's straight up there because I can't see it, but. And that is it. And that's the mechanism that causes it to, you know, open and twist. You know, that's it. So no measure. So it's pretty easy. Oh, wow, Japan. Wait a minute. I don't want to say the wrong thing. Is it Ni Hao? Wait a minute. I watched Ni Hao Kai Lin. I think it's Ni Hao, isn't it? Isn't that how you say hello? I don't want to say konnichiwa because I think that's Chinese. My kids watch all those. My kids love like anime and stuff like that, so they're always watching that. So now the part that has to go on here, let's see, probably just use, is this about the same? Oh, that's the same size. As long as it's like the same size, and it doesn't actually have to be like the same size, I think it would be fine, you know, whichever, as long as it's about the same size, it don't matter much. I'm just gonna probably trim this down right about there. All right. So now this is going to be like the cards that go on there. And with this, I gotta do is I want this side, I think, to no, actually I want this side to show. I'm just going to fold it in half like this. And then I'm just going to take this side and do this. Like this. And then take this side and fold it to that crease like that. So then you have like your 4. And then what's going to happen is it's going to go on here and glue it on there. So that way when it closes, it's going to like twist. Where does it? Where's the thing at? It will twist it when it's glued, and it will be glued like on this. I may make this one a little bit more rectangular because I want to be able to put something thick about here. Oh, I thought Ruby was doing something to one of our dogs. So here, I'm going to use this, and I'm going to make it just a little bit longer, I think. Let me cut this little thingy off of here, because I think that will work a little bit better. Get get that thing off of there. Maybe like right. See if this works. I haven't made one this big. Let me get that little thing off there. Oh, this one's not cut straight. Hold on. Let me cut this one straight. We'll straighten that sucker up. I forgot to cut stuff out of this one. There we go. Oh, it's just years and years and years of practice. Okay, so just fold this in half, like this. Oh yeah, that's definitely better. That's a lot thicker than. And then I'm just gonna fold this to the little folded part right there. See, like that. That's where we folded it. It's a good way to use up your scraps. Oh, I like the look of that. So now, when I go to put it on here, I'll just glue it right here, like so. And then when it folds, it will go like that. Okay, we got it. Whoop. Let me corner this real quick. I am all thumbs today. Let me do the large. My gosh, Ruby was so, I was exhausted yesterday. That child went nuts. I said, no more cake for you. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with you? I literally, those are my exact words. Are you okay? What is wrong with you? Poke this so I could just do this right there. Try not to fold it too much. Just want to get the crack so that way you could see like the 4 sections. Okay, and then we got to have like a little folder thing to put it in. Let me get my papers right here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Use ooh, I like this. I'm gonna use this. I know. It was very good. I didn't eat that much yesterday, probably because I was like, you know, cooking and picking. So, you know, you got to taste test everything. I'm just cutting that little strip off. Okay, so I'm just going to see about how thick the card is, and I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger than that. You do it this way. A little bit thicker. probably right about there would be good. And that's all you need. And like I said, we're just gonna, oh look, I actually cut that pretty good. And I'm gonna put this one together first before I cut that down so I can see how much it sticks out. I'm just gonna put some glue like right up here and right down here. You can do it the opposite way. You can do this corner and that corner. Doesn't matter. Okay, I'm just going to stick it about halfway. Oh, I forgot. It's not the whole length. Like right about there. You want to stick it about halfway on the back of the card, because if you stick it like all the way, it won't pop up, and you want it to pop. Okay, and then all I do is kind of wait till that dries. You just kind of want to adjust and scoot it out. There we go. I was trying to scoot it a little bit. Oh, I was pulling the wrong one. There we go. So it would be like that. So now I'm going to see probably, let's say right about there is where I want it. And then just cut that excess off. Let me put this in my trimmer. I got my trimmer sitting over here on my garbage can. There we go. And I think I'm going to put a liner in here just to make it a little bit thicker. Although I do like that. But I can use these same pictures to, you know, do that. So. I clean the glue off my stuff. Ooh, I did get that a little bit crooked. That's okay. Whoop. No. He did. Booted from the living room. Shame. What is this one? Oh my god. Oh, what time is it? Let me go down. Let me bring you guys down just in case. I forgot about the doodag. Hang on, I gotta grab Let's see. Let me cut this new piece of paper here. Oh crap, I forgot to. Hang on, let me turn my sound off. I always forget to do that. Hello, hello. I hate these things they put on separate pieces of paper. Oh, it's such a pain in the butt. Like the little bottom, I understand they gotta have it like labeling wise, but ugh. Let me just cut this down real quick. Use a piece of paper. That's just about it. All right. I'm just looking out for the security thingamabobber. There we go. Alright. Then we're going to glue this in. And then we'll decorate put little card things on there. So, I'm just going to put glue. Where are we at? What do we got here? Go like that. Whoop. just gonna put it like right smack in the middle. Looks pretty decent. All right. Okay, nose it's, oh wow. I wonder if my Bluetooth clock is off. All right, this needs to dry a little bit more, see, so it doesn't come undone. But let me hold it and I'll show you real quick. Come on, come on, come on. Hold on. Let me get this out of here. Make sure we ain't got anything weird stuck. Okay, close that back down. Come on, come on, come on. Whoop. Oh, my fingers were in the way. I'm just trying to move the glue around it here in the middle. There we go. Looks pretty good. I think we're good everywhere. Make sure that part's the only part that's glued. And then when it's all the way dry, it will start moving better and better. Like that. It's fun to play with, but don't, not until it's dry all the way. At least then. Okay, so in here, this part, where are they? I think I don't want to do another one of these colors, but I don't want to do that either because it looks all plain. Let me see what I got. And orange is a little bit too orange. I could do the white part maybe, and then I'll put some little things in there. Yeah, I think that will work. Green, okay, I'll have to wait to get some green here in a second. I got green paper, of course I got green. Oh, you know what? I still got some of that forest paper too. Let me use that because it's like they were, oops, I just pushed something. What did I push? I mean, I don't have to, hang on. I got that stuff that I used last time. Where's that? That's why I hate cleaning. I hate it. Then I can't find nothing. All right, I think I got it. What is that? Yeah, I use some of that forest paper that I use for the spine, just so I can, let me see that, or I can stay close and now I don't miss my thing here. All right, let me find this. Oh my gosh. She's noisy. Noisy, noisy. I have to settle for brownish. That way you don't have to go digging paper out. I don't really want underwatery type stuff. I know, do y'all hear that? See, I'm like so used to it now, I can just tune it out. This may work. This has like leaves on it. Here we go. The thingy just came up. All right, let's go back up. Let me see if I find green, because I'm not really loving any of those. I have little, wait a minute. I have some little papers that I think will work perfectly. Let me see if I can get over my little death trap over here. I got some A2 papers that will work. Let's see. I got this. A couple of greens in here. A couple of them in here. They're all essentially like the same color greens, I think. Oh, wait a minute. This one has a lot more. This has more variety. And this green on here, it's kind of like a neon green, but I don't really want to use like a neon. So I got this one right here. And then I got this one, which not really. I think the first one's better. And then I got, wow, like traffic violation one. And then that one. I'm thinking the first one is going to be the best one. Yeah, I think that will be. And cool. Think, let me see if I do it. Best way to utilize this. Let me cut this down. Yeah, that looks like it'll work. That's probably a little bit too big. That was a piece I just cut off. Probably cut this down. Get probably 3. Probably 3 sheets out of that. is that? Oh yeah, that will work. Yep. Maybe just one more. I actually bought these A2 booklet things for journaling and for Ruby journaling, so it's easier for her to, you know, tear out of and stuff. So I was like, oh, let me just get these. Ruby loves journaling, so we're gonna be journaling fools this summer. Welcome, welcome, Mom. I haven't said hi. Hey, what's up? Yeah, the first, I knew it. I knew as soon as I saw the first one, that was it. That was the moneymaker right there. What I'll probably do is I'll probably use an eyelet and use that as a closure. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think I still got a charm that kind of looks like a bird claw. And that actually would work with this because it's, you know, that where wild things are. So just going to do this just a little bit so that way it kind of makes it pop out a little bit more. So much stuff in the way. Now, I know a lot of people have been wanting me to do tutorial of the pop and twist with all the little books in it and stuff like that. And they don't realize how easy it is. This is the base for that. And all you do is you take these and you create little pop and twist that size. And that's one reason why I haven't really done a tutorial on it, but I have made a video, like a process video of how I make it, is because it's really simple and because I don't like to use measurements. So the fact that anybody would want me, I don't like to use measurements because all of my stuff that I use to make stuff in is never the same. And I don't want to make everything the same. So if I want to make one that's only this big, I know how to do it without trying to measure anything. Because my books are not all the same. So that's just kind of what I've always done. I don't like to be, I don't like to be stuck in a box, so to speak, when it comes to creating. And I know that a lot of people have to have measurements. They have to have everything written down in stone and blood and everything else. But no, I don't do that. I don't work that way. My brain doesn't work that way. I like easy peasy lemon squeezy. There we go. So there's that. Now, fun part is decorating. Let me check and see if I got animal charms. Maybe if I have some, they're gonna be in here. I'm so glad I don't have that heavy thing back on like this. Ooh, I got a snake. Ah, my nail was stuck in there. Elephant. I know I got one more place I can look. I keep the little snakes too. I know it's not monster, but I hate snakes, and so I think they're monsters. Because that's kind of me anyway. Alright, and then what color was I using? Was that gunmetal gray, I think? Yeah. Oh gosh, where did I put it? The eyelets. Hang on, let me find my out. There's that. I need this. I'm gonna put them right here. Alright. I guess I'd put them away. I don't know why I would. That was stupid. Why did I do that? I knew it was gonna be. Oh, maybe I thought I was done with them. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. I also have colored ones, so I could use some eyelets that are colored. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, they're right here in front of my face. Okay, this is a very special drawer of charms to me, and I think I may have something in here. I have alien charms, like literally the movie. Oh, I was going to make a Marie Antoinette journal, and that's what these were for. Guillotines. I know I'm twisted. No, the claws ain't in there. I was hoping the claws would be in here. Yeah. That's my special stuff. Oh, there's my little things. I'm a snake. I'm not slippery lily snake. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I let Jeremy hear that sound one time, and he just gave me the look. What the heck? What is she doing now? we go. I usually put these together and then punch it so that way they're even, but I forgot. But you can also, like if you forget like I do, you can also take your little thing right here, go through like that, and then just punch it with the bigger hole. Like that. Stick with me, boys and girls. Teach you all kinds of crazy stuff. It looks a little smaller. There we go. There we go. And then I like the gold because that stands out better. So we'll use that. I also have a lot of this black ribbon still out because I was just using it the other journal, so I can add some little embellishment stuff to it. It's stretchy, you know, like you can always go across the top or the sides or right across the middle. Middle kind of looks good. I may do that here and then I'll put something over it just to give it a little oomph, you know. Here, let me move that over there. Okay, I got these things here. Ooh, just gonna take one of these. I'm just gonna probably stick it like there. Man, this weather is making me sick. Oh, yuck. And Jeremy just opened up our pool too and got it all clear, and now it's been all rainy all day today. And I'm like, dude, that sucks. And he's like, it is what it is. And I was like, you need to do some better rain dances or something, you know. Which one do I want to be the front? Maybe this one. Oh, I forgot. Hold on, I'm not going to use the black ribbon. You know what I'm going to use? I forgot I have washi tape. Let me open this up and see what's all up in here. Lord have mercy, this is not, like, it's just shredded into pieces. I can't stand it when things are stuck to my finger. It makes me panic a little bit. And this is how the tape is, and I'm just like wigging. There we go. Oh, for pity's sake, they're all individually wrapped. Jeez, it's not like Fort Knox. They're just washi tapes. Oh, they really didn't want anybody to get into this. Oh. It's like 2 business days later, I finally get one of them open. Oh, gosh, that was awful. I've never seen washi tape racked up that bad before. Oh, I was trying to think of what else me and my husband were watching. We started the Tylenol Murders on Netflix. All of that stuff happened like the year I was born. Like, that's when it started. But that stuff is shady. What the heck? And then they stuck the sticker to the actual washi tape. Oh my gosh, I have some stuff. Whoa, hold on. This is my ick. It's having things stuck to my fingers. That's why I'm not a potter. I don't like working with pottery or clay. I couldn't have to wear gloves. There we go. Okay. Now, oh gosh, hang on. I went for a ride. Can't even tell what's on that one. These are little crowns. Whoop. Not sure how this will show up on the dark. Let me get some tweezers. Whoop. I know, right? Ooh, that actually... it may work. Why does it have to be on that one? Right there. Why? I can't. I'm sorry. I have to go past that one because it really, really wigs me out. Actually shows up better than I thought it would. I'll put some at the top too, just to kind of make it even. Let me stick it right about there. Thought I saw a piece hanging off, but I guess not. Trying to decide if I think I may keep the inside of these blank because I'm not planning on keeping this journal, and I think that will work, you know, so if somebody else, and I think, you know, they can do whatever they want to it. My love letters journal. And how does it work? It's a journal book. If you give me just a second, I'll show you what I do, because I'm working on a journal book right now. I'll just decorate this. And that way, like I said, they can decorate it themselves. Because I like to do things to it, but I don't want to do too much because then it doesn't really leave people room to do anything else. And the love letters journal I just started today. So I'll have to, I'm finishing that like tomorrow. I got to put the signatures in tomorrow. Get this out of the way. All right, hang on. Let me move some stuff here. Let me see what this tape looks like because oh, that one's actually really cute. That would look. I don't know if I can put that look right. Hang on. Or might be able to put it like on the side, maybe. That wouldn't be in the way, would it? Or should I just, I'm going to save it. Let me save it for another one. Crazy mom of 6 kids. Yeah, I'm like a mom of 4 kids, so I can understand. We're all a little mad here. All right, let me move all this out of the way. And I will grab a safety pin up here, and then I will use that to buckle it in. And I'm trying to hang. I got so many cords over here, it's ridiculous. There we go, and then I'll put some right there. And then this is the book that it's going into. Wild Things Are. Yeah. Safety pin. I think I'm going to use a little gold snake here. Or I'm going to act like I actually know how to put a safety pin in. What in the world? Hang on. Might have to use a ball pen for this. Might be a little bit bigger. Let me use ball pen. Bulb pen. It sounds like I'm saying bulb. 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 Oh, good Lord, I have books everywhere. I don't know if I have any gold ones left. Oh, don't say that. I'm looking forward to mine being out because my husband and I have never like been married with no kids in the house, and we're gonna have Ruby for the next 14 plus years. So yeah, Ruby will be the only. If I only had to deal with one kid being here, I'm okay with that. But then Ella will be living in my basement, so gagging about beach sand. Kaylin is already talking about moving out because she's almost done with college. So, and I'm not biting it. I want my craft room, doggone it. I'll finally have a room of all my own. But I told her not to move away too far. Oh, let me get one of those things. I wonder if this would show up. Let's see. It may be a little bit too dark. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. So here is the actual book. And I mean, really anywhere. I like to stick these out this way. Mostly because if you stick them out by this, you can, pull it out. And it doesn't really get in the way. So there we go. And like I said, I don't want to put anything on the blank spots in the inside because I'm planning on selling this book. If I was keeping it, then I would go to town on it. But so here's the washi tape on the front. Right here. Got a little sticker there. And then boom. See? What do you call it? Pop and twist. So then it could go either way. It can go like this, put stuff there, or it can go this, put stuff there. And close. See? And then just, like I said, just tie it all together with a snake bow. Like that. And I think I had this one here. Little pocket page. This is where I sewed in the signatures. So that way it can go there. So, and then here's my hairball belly band. It's good and stuck now. Fine. Okay. And then it can hold something there, which I have. Where are those sheets? I have a sheet that is there it is. The rest of the sheet. They have these little cards on here. And take this. I'm going to make it a little bit thicker. Let me stick this on here like that. We'll make this into a little tag. What to do with, I don't know. Whoop, 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 whoop. Have which one do I want? And like I said, when I come on Saturday, I will have all the stuff ready to go for the little twirly whirly insert, merry-go-round insert. It's usually what I call that, but you call it whatever you want. Taking out big ends. Oh, that one's a big one too. Dum 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 bum boom. Now I can use some of this little stretchy stuff. There they are. Come on now. Try not to. Twirly Whirls, what? I couldn't even name a song by, who is it? Hall & Oates. That's a little bit, I'm like 90s and like oldies, like really oldies, like Dean Martin and stuff. I despised growing up with a dad who listened to like Metallica and stuff like that because I couldn't stand it. I don't mind it so much now, but I guess it's what happens when you're yeah, I wouldn't even know. And my mother listened to hip hop and rap. So all right, there we go. So a little card and brum, belly band. Hairy belly bands. And then I may hang something off here like later on, like towards the end. I try not to put too many charms and junk into it because of that. I don't want it to get in the way while I'm working. Ew, I don't listen to country either. Especially like new country. It's not great. Sorry. For anybody who likes country, ugh. I would rather like just anything else. And true that. It's like hip hop, pop country. Or just pop. It ain't really even country. All right, kids. Well, I think that's about all I'm going to do tonight. I may actually keep this because you can use stuff like this, like for a little window card. I don't know. It's a little crooked, but I usually keep stuff like that, like this, over there. Never know when you might need it or anything like that. Always keep your scraps. Then you're a true junk journaler. You don't have to journal with junk. You know, my least favorite one for junk journaling right now is people who journal with Amazon bags, because the only reason I don't like it is because it has that white cottony stuff inside the package, and the fact that, oh, they're so filthy. You know, I know you're covering them up, but I have too much of a germaphobe problem, you know, for that. And it kind of grosses me out a little bit. I've seen too many horror stories of people who work in the Amazon factory, what they do with those bags. It just fits that way. Wigs me out. He's scrappy as it comes. Yeah, there you go. All right. So when I come back on Saturday, I will make the, I got something in my hair. I'll make the, yeah, I'm all for using stuff around your house and stuff, but there's a line and a limit. And I don't know, I just like high quality stuff. And be used. What was that? Where was my thing? Okay, so on Saturday, I'll get this stuff together to make this insert. Where'd it go? Right here for this book, and I'm going to make it removable. So that way, hang on, let me get a hold of this thing. So that way it can come out, and I will make this on live on Saturday. I know a lot of people have been wanting me to make all my inserts and stuff that I use for, yeah, I'll use a mailing bag, because if I was going to sell it, then I would just include that in the price. You know, that's all you got to do. You could, okay, I'm not saying this, but the priority boxes that are in the post office, you don't have to buy those. They're free, and then you pay the priority price to ship them, which I don't do that because it's ridiculously overpriced. Like $20 to $30 to ship something. I'm like, nobody needs it that fast. But they're laying there in the post office. They're free. I'm not saying you could use them for a book cover, but, you know, just saying. So this insert I'll be making on Saturday for the Wild Things book. And I'll probably be doing a bigger version of it. Now this one, I do a measuring version of it, and I think I have it written down, but I don't remember. I don't think I did when I did this one. It's been a while. Hello. It's been a while since I've done. I mean, when did I do this? I usually have a date somewhere. It's probably around Christmas time, 2024. So yeah, it's probably been like 6 months. I don't know. So yeah, so I'll make this on Saturday, and I'll be on Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern time. You know, so even if you're in another country, it's still not your bedtime yet, so you can still join. And this will be a fun one to make. And it will take some time anyway, because I'm going to make it a little bit bigger than this. And that way, this is going to be called like the rumpus, you know, when the Wild Things do their little rumpus dance or whatever. This is what we're going to put. And then I'll put pictures on there. I could probably use stuff like this, because this is when they do that. And this will be their wild rumpus thing. And then on the front, right here, let me go back. On the front, right here, I'll probably put one of those ephemera stickers that says, "Let the wild rumpus begin." Is that, no. Well, do I have a sticker like that? Wait a minute, I thought I did. This one? Yeah. This. So I'm going to make it big enough to where this fits on there. Like that. Let the wild rumpus start, or whatever. So yeah, I think that would be a nice little insert to put in this book. And so we'll just plan on doing that on Saturday. And I think that will work. And that will work for this evening. And okay. I was wondering what the heck you were saying. Nothing shocks me anymore. So yeah, we'll do that on Saturday. Remember, if you go to my Etsy store, I'm having a huge sale. There's lots of 25% off stuff there. I also have paper pads on sale. They're, I think, 10% off. So take advantage of it, because once it's gone, it's gone. I'll be like Avril Lavigne. And I should be getting in the next 5 sets of washi tapes this week. And when I do, look out for the video, and then you can see what they look like and all that good stuff. So yeah. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Not in the slightest. All right, you guys. Well, I will see you guys on Saturday. Thank you so much for joining. And you guys have a great rest of your week. God, stay dry. It's miserable out here today. Look. Bleh. It's just gross. Oh, and that's my view today. It's just mess, just a mess. So yeah, sounds good. Well, thank you guys for joining. And if you want to rewatch this video, like if you're just joining or something, you can go to my YouTube and they're automatically posted there. And then you can skip through and do all that other stuff. So you don't have to hear me yicky yak anymore. All right, you guys. I will see you guys on Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Bring your A game.